What's up, everybody? It's that anime show.
Strap in, kids.
Are we on? What's happening?
We're on. We're doing it.
Today's episode is
Yeah.
called The Sinkhole of Apathy.
The Sinkhole. God damn it! Now everyone's gonna think that's your shtick.
Copyright courtesy of Michael Tatum.
Starring
Google him.
J. Michael Tatum, Terri Doty, and
Wow.
Jeremy Inman.
It's the most low rent episode.
Let me just point out, for a Sinkhole of Apathy, I cared a little too much about the credit for the name, so I'm already.
Right.
I fucked it
Way
up.
to
I already
fuck
fucked
it
it
up.
up. I already fucked
You're
it
like,
up.
wait.
I don't care anymore. I don't care anymore.
Sinkhole
So
of Apathy.
we didn't do an August episode because
No.
of
Oh my God.
all those cons
Because August was
Con heavy.
insane.
like
Con
Tokyo
heavy.
and Tulsa,
It's a conathon.
Tokyo and Tulsa.
which we were talking about.
Tokyo and Tulsa.
It only
We'll
took me
always have
driving
this-
5 hours
we'll
away to
always
actually
have-
talk to Jeremy.
I know. That's how I met Monica. That's the only time I hang out with Tatum.
Right, because I hadn't seen you since the fucking year before at the same con.
That's how I met Caitlin Glass.
Yeah.
Like I've seen Caitlin Glass in and out of the hall, just like everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then she did Tokyo and Tulsa the last with God, this guy. And I say that because she came and saved me from him.
That guy was a fucking America's Most Wanted
I was not there.
episode waiting to
You
happen.
mentioned it before, but no.
It was a couple of years ago at the same con. And I should hasten to add, I love this con. This con is
con
very
is
fun.
fantastic.
Very laid back.
Met a lot of
and it's
really cool
now,
people.
I've had
It's a
it.
lot of
I've made a
fun.
lot of great memories at both occasions, and this last
Jeremy
one is
Inman,
one
ladies
of
and
my
gentlemen.
most.
Jeremy Inman.
ladies and gentlemen.
Jeremy
Jeremy
Inman.
Inman.
Clap it out, you guys, because I drove a long way.
They drove a long way.
I didn't. I actually live. I mean, it wasn't far. It's like 15 miles.
So now you know where I live.
Right.
So that at 15 miles is far to walk.
I used to live.
But you
before.
drove.
I did.
So
The bomber.
the bomber.
beast.
That's a badass.
I'm sorry, y'all. You
Beautiful.
don't even know. That thing
Out
has been
there.
rotting for 8 years in the yard. And then I finally just recently, within the last year, got enough money together to fix it up. I had it restored. It needs a paint job, but that's it. You know,
Really?
the
Beautiful
engine's
though.
rebuilt.
Really? I wouldn't even think it needs a paint job just to look at it from the street. But
Yeah,
maybe
I mean the there's some. I had to power wash it because it was just covered in. It was really sad.
and it's a 74 Cadillac.
74
right?
Cadillac convertible Eldorado.
So badass. How did you come by this? What's the story behind that car? I'm fascinated.
Oh, geez. Well, I can give you the long one or the short one. The short
We
one
got
is
2 hours.
I was driving by a gas station where a guy that sells old cars, and it was there. But the funny thing is I was on the way to the bank to get a loan to drive down to Temple to buy a 74 limousine Cadillac. And I've
Same
always
year.
Yeah, and I know, right? It was serendipitous. And I had been looking for a convertible anyway, and I was settling for the limousine because I was buying it for a business I was doing at the time called Garbanzo Brothers Professional Party Crashing.
I fucking love the sound of that.
It's the ultimate in leisure suits and offensive behavior. That was my motto.
Yes.
And so
We'll come back to that.
okay, I
Bookmarking that thought.
no problem. I was driving to the bank to get that, and I saw that car sitting there. I'm all, that's what I've been. I mean, it's just weird how that works out. Call it law of attraction, whatever you want.
Right.
Seduction.
So it was there, and it was cheaper than the limo. I'm all, fuck, that's done. So by the end of the day, I was driving a convertible Cadillac home.
I love old.
So
Love
But
them.
now, and you finally got the money together to start restoring it.
no, it ran fine when I bought it. There was a couple things wrong with it. What happened? It needed new. This is such meathead gear talk, and I'm not even a gearhead, but it needed.
Hey,
new,
we did initial D.
Forever.
Uphill, downhill. This
Right. Drifting.
thing. I don't.
It needed new gaskets, so me and my brother were trying to take the bolts out of the exhaust manifold that attaches the engine, and one of them, it was so rusted and old it broke off in the housing. So I got an easy out, and the easy out broke in the bolt that was fucking broke in the housing, which completely rendered the car, one bolt rendered the car useless.
Jesus
It was like,
Christ.
it was way in there, so you'd have to pull the engine. I'm all, I don't have the fucking money for this. So then that's when it started to sit and rot and rust and stuff. So finally I found some savant redneck hick mechanic who used to
Those are
be
the
some
best ones.
I know, who used to be some IT genius and decided he liked cars better and gave me this great price to basically take the entire engine out, fix the bolt. He heat baked the bolt out. He didn't drill it out or machine it out. He heat baked it or something out, acid washed the entire engine, gave it a valve job, and just rebuilt the thing and the carburetor and all this other stuff. So now it runs and purrs like a kitten. Of course, the temperature light did come on when I was on the way, so I was like, another fucking problem.
It's never going to stop.
It's not.
That's right.
It's like buying an old house. It's like,
Yeah.
as soon as you get a water heater, some fucking else breaks.
Oh God, yeah. Oh yeah. The house I live in now for a bit while, just a little while longer before I moved, was built in 1953, and though it was it was flipped by the person that Joshua bought it from, and she had taken really good care of it and restored a lot of stuff, and even left us like paint and stuff to like touch things up. I mean, it was really really nice.
Exactly. Paint.
And for the first,
This one has lead in it.
But the first year we lived in that house, it was great. It was bliss. Everything worked. It was like brand new. And then the second year, every fucking conceivable thing, foundation problems, trees having to be felled because the next storm would likely blow them onto your fucking roof.
I did the same thing with a house from 1917 in Fairmount.
A root fucking cracked the main line so that everything backed up and nothing would drain because we only have one bathroom. And then what else? Oh yeah, then the AC stopped working. It would work, but there was no cool air coming out of the vents, and so we had the guy come up there and look, and it was like, oh, you've had rats chew through all of your ductwork, so all of that had to get replaced. The coil had to get replaced. Wires, every fucking thing. Nothing to do with age, by the way. All of it was just like, the root just decided to be like, no, today's the day. I'm going to crack the fucking main line, and then it was just like, well, what the fuck?
Yeah.
It's like the end of one of those horror movies where you're in a haunted house, and as you're trying to run away, everything about the house is trying to keep you there. Right. Only this is the inversion of that. The house doesn't want you.
Oh my God,
to do everything to make you
no,
fucking
it's just
leave.
a shitty house.
No, it's a shitty house, and it wants you to fucking
There's
leave.
that haunted. There's that.
Why can't my house be fucking haunted by a maintenance man?
Or like my friend Sarah, she has a ghost in her house, or she says I'm not like really into the paranormal, but like Bob, she calls him Bob, and Bob fixes things.
Oh, that's a nice ghost.
Suddenly the dishwasher will start. Like, there were dishes that someone just forgot to start. I'm like, I want that fucking ghost.
Right, fix it.
Ghostly plumbing. Or whatever.
Hey, hands are full. Can you open the cabinets? Thanks, Bob. I'm like, fucking.
Could you hand me that socket wrench, Bob?
It's Benjamin Franklin.
No, the
plumbing.
other one, you dick. Like,
it's Benjamin Franklin.
You're
plumbing.
dead. You're not.
Only it's actually Benjamin Franklin.
Where'd you go to plumbing school? 1800. You dick.
Oh, great. So you can fix a pot-bellied stove, but you're fucking wordless with an electric range. God damn it. You'd think you'd pick up a few fucking things being dead for 300 years.
You don't do anything else.
Yeah. What are you doing, man? God.
Dumb, dead piece of shit.
Dumb, dead,
That's
never really was a president, motherfucker.
Whoa.
Just put it in, Terry. You're asking for it.
I'm thinking.
So that will come take a shit. A ghostly shit in your toilet.
A ghostly shit in your toilet.
A ghost upper decker. There you go.
A ghost lasagna shit.
What?
Ben Franklin's going to bring all his friends.
Right hand turn. I blame myself.
It's all your fault, really.
You want to talk about failed relationships? Because we were really scratching the surface.
Let's talk about failed relationships.
We were really
because you and I kind of in the same boat right now, aren't we?
God.
The same angry boat.
This is going to be one of our happiest episodes ever.
I have
up, cutters.
I've seldom been happy.
Get
Lord
your wrist guards out.
Lord Manicorn. Lord Awesome.
Jeremy Inman, ladies and gentlemen. Jeremy Inman.
You're too kind.
But yes, I suppose for those of you listening, I guess a lot has happened since the last episode. And if you don't follow me on Facebook, I never really did tweet about it. Because how do you?
No, because it was only 140 characters.
Yeah, right. It's hard to tweet about a breakup.
Tweet one of 30.
I think I was afraid to announce the breakup. Josh and I broke up. We've been together for almost 12 years, and we broke up because almost 12 years was quite enough. And I think I was afraid to tweet about it.
Well, let me ask you this. Let me pose this question.
Yeah,
I'm interviewing you.
Please.
That's why he's here.
You're good at this shit, though. I love this shit.
Is Facebook announcing of breakups? Yes or no? You obviously did it. Is there a public investment in you guys? There's no judgment here. I got broken up with, and we had just. I'm 39 years old, and it was like do we put this on Facebook when we started going out? Or
Yeah.
like we didn't, when we first started going out, we were like 3 months into our relationship before we even put it on Facebook as far as
That's smart.
changing relationship
That is smart.
status,
That is
right?
smart. Yeah.
Well, how smart is it? We did it on July 4th and I got broken up with 3 weeks ago. So it was like, as far as Facebook relationship status, it was so high school. I was like, what the fuck? And then you got to go back in and change it. So none of us have ever said anything as far as status update.
Yeah.
There's probably like, what did you say, 10,000 13 to 17-year-olds going, of course you do. Oh my God. But, Facebook it or tweet it. I'm not on the Twitter.
I let people know that I just did my dishes.
I felt the
did.
need to, and when Joshua and I broke up, it was amicable. I mean, as amicable as a breakup can be, I suppose.
Which is an oxymoron, really.
Right. I mean, it wasn't like there were no tables flipped or things broken.
But eventually, as part
I've
of the
never
grieving
had
process,
an amicable breakup. No.
Kubler-Ross, I mean, it's the same thing as far as the stages of grief, and anger is in there. So you can be as amicable as you want to, but eventually you're going to get pissed, and then you got to get over the anger mountain, which sometimes never do. I didn't.
Oh, yeah.
I still hate my fucking ex-wife.
And how many years ago was that?
Guys.
Why don't you lay down, sweetie?
This couch is
Someone
awesome.
get him.
Someone give him the Xanax. Give him 3 or 4.
Crush it up.
Crush it up.
Into some pudding.
Just snort it. Do people do that?
Oh my God! Can I just
Do
say
not
that
do anything.
no, don't snort Xanax.
No,
That's fucking
we're not
stupid.
endorsing any of this.
No.
Hey, okay, what?
But but no, we felt, because we've been together for so long, and we longer before, well in advance of Facebook and all that shit,
Right.
in our lives. And I guess he's come with me to so many conventions over the years that he's kind of known. He kind of had his own little. A lot of my fans would kind of spill over into his arena and follow things he was doing, which was really cool. Very nice of them.
Yeah.
Very supportive of his photography and other stuff that he's trying to get off the ground.
Because I'll be honest,
But
it's tempting because you do get supportive attention, which you create. Being the breakupper or the breakupee, being broken up with is a bottomless abyss, like the show of
the Sinkhole of Apathy.
Sinkhole of Apathy, and
That
it's
will
like
be the name of this episode.
It needs to
Not
be.
and then guest star Jeremy.
I've never been prouder.
Sinkhole. Can you spell sinkhole the S with a $? I just feel like that should happen. I don't know why.
Right.
But go on.
Even the website.
So I can understand the need. I mean, I don't know. It's like a new modern day etiquette book needs to be written.
It is
about
really,
social media.
Social media
and
is
how
new
you
But even then,
territory,
people
and
like
it's
etiquette.
or at least like we were
Yeah.
saying before we even started a new sociological study. Even though I think the study of sociology is bullshit, and I say that because I'm in class and an intro to it, and it's like this is bullshit, guys. This is psychology with broader explanations, and
This is psychology with
redefine.
less consequences.
Yes, exactly. It was exact. It's like I thought it was going to be really interesting, and I'm like, I hate
Try
reading
anthropology.
through it.
Anthropology might
Yes,
be more
that
your
would be
speed.
great.
That's what I found because
That
I
would
was
be
into
great.
sociology too, and then I'm like, well, just seems like really lazy psychology.
Exactly.
And then
everybody I talked to that has had that class, it's exactly the same thing. It's like, and it seems like we were way off course as far as relationships, but we're going to bring it back around. It's like everybody it makes me bitter because I have to spend so much time trying to get a good grade in it.
I always felt the same way about it. I mean, psychology is fascinating because it's kind of a one-on-one thing, like the hands-on thing. But I feel like sociology is like
It's bullshit.
it's kind of like being in a room with someone who's making a number of bad choices, and you want to say it to them, and like you're not brave enough. So you're like, well, so I've known some people that have made some bad choices similar to.
So I have a friend that's being a dumb cunt.
Right.
It's very
Sociology.
deflective.
Exactly.
It's
That's a good
deflective
analogy.
and, yeah.
Sociology is the guy that's really drunk at the party but doesn't know anybody and sits in the corner and makes assumptions about different groups of people at the party. That's what sociology is. It's based on bullshit. And I mean, it's just like, and then goes home.
I agree.
And Facebook's about it.
Yeah.
So getting
Facebook
back
was
to
built on
Facebook,
it.
nice
Boom.
segue back.
Right.
God damn, you're good at
Damn.
this.
Brilliant.
You saved our bacon several times in Tulsa on panels, by the way.
There is video.
I will never fucking stop loving you for that, by the way. Ever,
that
ever,
2-hour
ever.
panel? Who makes a 2-hour?
Jesus.
I was like,
Oh no, that was like with like
No, the one
Ghost
after that.
Pizza.
oh.
No, it was the last day. It was the 2-hour. That
Right.
was you guys where everybody but me was there, and they're like, "You missed out." I'm like, "Oh man."
Yeah. Oh no. But no. So
I had
the
a really
Facebook
good
thing-
panel.
But when Josh and I broke up and we decided, it was weird. We had to it was almost like we had to decide how to break the news because we thought, well, I don't want to announce it on Facebook before we've told our closest friends in person or over the phone or whatever, our closest friends that we see on
Yeah, you sent me a carrier pigeon. That was weird.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because you had to show it where to go, so you could have just dropped
You mailed me a dead pigeon.
I did. It was really weird. I did. Well, Well, that was just. I thought it was your birthday.
Sorry, sweetie. Go ahead.
My people think that's nice.
It's a new gesture of respect.
Yeah.
Here's your dead pigeon.
Here's a dead pigeon.
Don't fucking eat it
Part
this
of the
time.
new etiquette book.
Stop the pigeon? Question mark. So we decided we spent a couple days breaking the news to everyone that we felt would be offended if they found out through Facebook.
Bullshit.
There was one person, incidentally, who I hadn't spoken to in a while, who found out through Facebook and got angry that they found out through Facebook, and then proceeded to sort of read me the riot act, and I had to respond to and say, you know what I don't care about right now? Your feelings, because
That sounds
I'm
like
going
a
through some
you
shit.
problem.
But
Exactly.
I felt we needed to announce it because there were a lot of people who we've only met peripherally or at cons that knew us as a couple, especially a lot of people in the LGBT community that looked at us as like, oh my god, because it's true in my experience that if you're a gay couple and you've been together for over a decade, that's like your Diamond Jubilee anniversary.
If you're men.
If you're men.
The women, that's what we were talking about earlier as well. The women, they've been dating 3 months and it's time to move in together.
Right. Men, if you're together for 10 years,
No,
that's
I'm not being. Are you being sexist if you're talking about gay women? Is that even possible?
it does seem to go full circle into I don't know. I think
put it in the book.
Put it in the book.
Well, that's part of the
new
stereotyping,
sociology.
and the term is U-hauling.
U-hauling.
I think I've
So
heard
there's
that.
actually a term.
Yeah, there is.
Thank you, sociology.
No, that's just the L word.
But we felt the need to say something on Facebook because there were a lot of people, and one of the reasons I wasn't prepared for this at the time because I didn't think about it, but afterwards I was like, God, one of the hardest aspects about this breakup is feeling like you've let a lot of people who look at your relationship as kind of a guidepost,
Right.
and think,
that's
well,
an
God,
example
and I'm like,
of what to do, right?
And so I kind of felt like I needed to address that. So it was really strange. I think being in the public sphere, the whole Facebook thing made the breakup more awkward in terms of breaking the news to everyone else than it should have been otherwise. Because the friends that knew us really, really well weren't terribly surprised that it was time to move on. Most of them were like, yeah, we'd see this coming for a while. There were a few people that were like, oh, my God, really? But those people were like, once they had it explained to them, they're like, oh, okay,
It's
that
always
makes
funny,
sense,
especially in hindsight once you're over it, about other, like I was mentioning, I don't mind sharing this. I was married. We were together 10, almost 11 years. And she had an affair like 3 years after being married. And then she begged me to take her back. So that's where the 10 grand in counseling came from. I know, right? For a year and a half of counseling 10 grand worth.
10 grand for a year and a half?
Yeah. I was going by myself and she was going by herself. And then once we thought we got our heads together that way, we went to, together counseling. Like I was going to a different counselor and she was going to, mine was awesome. She had this great office, but it was like almost $200 for 40 minutes. I was like,
God, dang
I
it.
don't want to pay for your office anymore. It's nice. It's great
a
coming
nice
here,
office.
but
And I'm taking this.
I'm going to take your Buddha paperweight.
So once she finally decided to do that again, and just, the marriage just completely dissolved. During that time, it's nothing but, well, you guys, you're doing the right thing. You're married. Should you be together? And then as soon as you break up, it's like that cheating bitch. Blah
Right,
blah
right.
blah blah.
Right.
So it's hard to gauge.
It's hard to get
because people want the best for you, obviously, especially if you get them in the breakup. Because
Yeah.
that happens too. Isn't that a thing?
Right?
Yeah.
Yes. You have
Isn't
to divvy
that
out your
a thing?
friends.
Yes.
This is what happened last night. I was hanging out with people
What do you
that we
do?
haven't seen in a long time, and they're dear friends. I love them all. But we were hanging out with them, and they were his friends long before they were mine, and they were kind of a package deal. And now, and so I had to spend, and we hadn't seen them since March, so since well before the breakup, and they really didn't see it coming. So I spent much of last night having to kind of justify the breakup to them because they were not happy about it.
Right.
And so it kind of felt like having to break up all over again. You're like, well, fuck, now I got to do echoes of our breakup to all these people. And it was weird because at the end of all of it, the impression I got, and it could be just my own paranoia, but I don't think it is, was that these people are, they understand the reasons. They understand my reasons for wanting to get out of the relationship, which are, something I've thought very long and hard about. That couch is going to kill you. Couch is eating Jeremy Inman alive.
Slowly getting closer to the floor.
Yeah.
But while they support my reasons, their loyalties are with him. So it's like, so it's weird. It's a weird place to be. It's like, who gets the friend? Who gets the cat?
Right.
Who gets the bookshelf? Who gets that? That didn't mean for that to rhyme, but that totally just rhymed. Well,
Child of divorce. I'm very familiar with this game. Well, guess what? You get 2 Christmases. One you get with me, and one the other you get with a dick.
And of course, we're still living together right now because it's taking time for me to move out, and that is
this is a new experience for me as far as this most recent breakup because I've never had an amicable breakup. It's always been, well, fuck you, done.
Even if under the surface it's nice, there's so much tension and bitterness beneath the surface.
And this one was because I'm not because of Christianity. She's a big Christian and I'm not.
Wait.
Right.
I
don't want to blow any minds here.
I'm not sure we can be friends anymore.
Right now.
That's very Christian of you.
It's like, but I knew that going in. In fact, we had dated a lot or hung out as friends like a year before we even went out and tried it, just because she's really young and I knew all of this. But I don't know if it was the smartest thing to try to do it anyway, because then deeper feelings get involved and it's like, pfft. But so it really is like I guess the best thing maybe because it's just really odd. It's just an odd place. Not odd because I guess there's millions of people out there trying to do it, but I've never had to. Yeah. To where she came over, we watched the baseball game, had a great date, great night. I thought she was going to spend the night, so I started to turn down the house, and she's like, "Oh, by the way, yeah, God told me to break up with you." And I was like, "Wait, he didn't call me. I mean, wait
what a dick! He could have at least warned me."
And I was like,
God is clearly better friends with her.
Right. Yeah, God is clearly. God,
I can't
what an asshat.
We're not an answer, but it's funny. So fuck off.
I don't think God tells anyone to break up with anybody. I don't think God's that interested in our shit. Really, personally.
Hold on, I'm getting a text. I don't recognize this number.
It's getting cloudy. It's getting really cloudy.
No. I think I'm going to spend the night. Wait. I have to talk to you. It says OM me, which is weird.
She had literally just sent me a text saying how happy she was this last 7 months. I mean, so it's like I can't get pissed because I knew it going in. I'm a big boy.
You can get pissed. You can get pissed all you fucking want. It's still a nonsensical thing. You may have been in denial out of respect for your own needs at the beginning about where it would go, but now that she's actually done, I mean,
you think?
Let me just take your side in all this and say the bitch broke up with you because God fucking told her to.
Right.
You dodged a bullet, I guess, in the long run. But that's fucking nasty. Fuck her. That's stupid and ridiculous, and that's some bullshit. I spent 3 years breaking up with my boyfriend. I was as delicate as possible. It wasn't that long, but it was just like he and I had a long talk, and it was my decision to break up because I had there's a point at which after 12 years or 11 years and some change, you realize that we're having the exact same problems that we've had from the very beginning.
What sign are you?
And Gemini.
Gemini. She was a Gemini.
Oh.
I'm a Capricorn, and I've discovered the stubbornly loyal aspect of. I guess that's a thing, because I should have dumped my first wife after the cheating debacle, and I was like, oh,
but you feel the need to,
right? It was like, bitch needs to go, but I still stuck with her.
Got to.
And I was, you're cheating, how?
So God talked to me, and you got to go.
Yeah, it was just relationships in general, because that was my first real relationship after divorcing the cheater. So I just want to boil all this down to being single sucks. but it's not as bad as being in a shitty relationship.
Yeah,
I guess.
I very much after
Like
that.
I said earlier, it's like
Yeah.
it's one of those things. Like I think, yes, I am kind of alone now, but at least now I'm alone by myself, which is better.
Right.
Which, I mean, I don't mean to say that, like, Joshua is a good person, and I don't hate him or bear him any ill will. It's just that I stayed in this relationship longer than either one of us should have let it go on, because I guess because I'm the same thing. I'm very, very loyal.
Yeah.
And I want something to work. And especially, and the longer you're in it,
Negatively so for me.
the longer you're in it, the harder it becomes to let go, because you're like, I've invested my fucking 20s and much of my 30s in this relationship, and I don't want to just walk away from that, because it's not like starting over is really an option. I mean, it is, but you don't feel that way when you're in the
always
thick of it.
start over.
And so it became
That's
a thing
really
where
what we're
I
getting.
really, yeah. I just really wanted to, I think I wanted to help him, help him be the person I think he really wanted to be, and I realized
don't
only in
see
the
that.
past years that I am not
They will.
capable of doing
Or
that
they
for
won't.
him.
It's
There's too much about my approach to helping him that he's able to resist and just dig deeper in. So and there's more to it than that, of course. But I mean,
Yeah.
it's not like he's fucked up and I gotta help him. I'm the only one that can help him. It's just like
That's what I was just about to say, is that the hardest part about it is when the breakup comes to the point where they realize that you are not my problem anymore. Like where that kind of, and then the breakup B senses that and wants to be your problem still.
And that's kind of what's happened. That's kind of what happened.
That's the dark times of the breakup.
This is probably the most personal we've ever gotten, and I'm scared.
Are you scared? Oh, poor Terry is so awkward over
Oh,
there.
Well, no, you guys were talking about blah blah blah. And
We're talking about we're
Jeremy
talking
and I-
about it lightheartedly. I mean,
Jeremy and I are communicators.
no,
we like to talk.
Okay, bitch, I'm not going like, hey guys, we should really change the subject.
Let's talk about-
let's talk about anime.
I think my
Hey,
life
why
and
start
Jeremy's life
now?
would make a great
Why
anime.
fucking start now?
There you go.
No,
I tied it back.
but,
Now it's a tax write-off. Fuck it, go on.
the tax write-off for all the nothing we
all the
pay-
nothing we
get
make.
paid to do this show. No, but I'm saying like I like it, but it's just off.
is it a downer? Sorry.
No, it's not a down.
It's just current. It's what's happening in our lives.
No,
People
I
want
like
to
it because
know.
I'm
Inquiring
not-
60 fucking countries, Dottie.
It's Doty, motherfucker.
Sorry.
No,
God.
it's Dottie.
I
It's
can't believe you're a celestial spirit. Anime.
anime.
No, but you talk about signs. Okay, so I'm a Gemini, and I'm a Gemini Taurus, because I guess I'm
That's
on the cusp.
exactly. What's your birthday?
So May 25th.
Get out of town.
No.
Hers is May 22nd.
Working on it.
Yeah, Taurus, Gemini cusp.
Oh, and aren't we fucking infuriating? Because
Yeah,
it's like our
because-
mantra is maybe, goddammit, and that's final.
Right, exactly.
that's-
Exactly. Kind of fickle. You have the Earth sign Taurus and Leah Clark, I'm sure, has been on this show, right?
Yeah.
She's really into the whole
Yes.
thing.
Huckster.
Yes.
Yeah. And I've gotten all my astrological teachings from Leah Clark because I guess she's into it. In fact, I should text her right now and tell her. I'm going to.
You should-
Text her and ask her.
that we're talking. Our ears burning.
We're talking
In fact,
about you.
Yeah.
We're talking about you.
Totally. Leah
Yeah.
Clark is a fucking texter. Love you, mean it. You
She
know this.
texted a lot throughout her episode.
Oh, did she
She
just
did.
sit here and?
Not throughout the whole thing, but she's like, "Hey, Rob says hi." I'm like, "Tell Rob to stop texting you."
I'm telling her we're totally talking shit about her.
No, try to remember the minute mark. No, but I don't want to listen to the whole episode. Just tell me when you start talking shit about me. And I'll listen.
On the podcast.
But no, I'm saying if anything, it's probably the most real episode so far, just because like it's instead
what the
of
people wanna
not
hear.
talking about it, which I actually appreciate
Yeah.
that we're talking like Steven and I talked about it shortly after you guys broke up. It's different because we're
Well, the dynamic changes.
And
Yeah,
I've
yeah,
never
yeah.
met him at all, so I'm not invested in the least. So you got me in the divorce.
It's not. It's nice. It is kind of nice. And the
at least. Yeah,
I love
I'd say the it is weird because we're friends
the
with
man
both
force.
of you, so
Yeah.
it's weird, but
it is weird, but it's not
because
like-
again, child of divorce, you're like, well, blah blah blah, and I broke up. I'm like, my parents broke up. I think I can handle two friends that I probably won't see in a year breaking up. Like, but not you.
Yeah.
It is a thing because I mentioned my two best friends that are gay women.
Yeah.
Well, me and Aaron, and their names are Terry and Alice. I don't think they'll care if their names are out there. Who knows? But we were like, none of us have any kids, so we traveled everywhere. We were best friends for a year, 10 years we were together. Like, we would always go over to their house, go out or whatever, like family friends. And Alice and Aaron were besties, and me and Terri are besties. And, like, we went to the Bahamas. We've been to Mexico twice. I mean, just you name it. In fact, I'm going to Mexico Thursday. I can't.
Good for you.
We can talk about that.
I love Mexico.
But Aaron was doing all of this lying to Alice as well. And so what should have been somewhat, if it was that's Leah Clark. I left it. I knew she would hit me back, so I unsilenced my phone on purpose. I'm going to let it hit. It'll probably hit about 4 more times. Ding, 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 ding.
That sounds like a prize money.
But, like, they just broke up with her, too. Yeah. Like, Aaron, because it was like, you're a liar. You did this. I mean, so it's really in the scheme of who gets who in the divorce. I mean, I guess it's all case-by-case basis.
It is,
because they wanted to stay friends with her, but then just kept coming out all this shit.
And this is my thing. This is what I'm going through right now, to speak personally, to keep on this note, because I don't get to talk about it a lot, and except with you fine people that get me. But between myself and Joshua, I am by far the more social. He's a Virgo. Which is he's very withdrawn. He's very into solitude. That's just his thing. His biggest drawback, I think, is his inability or his just natural reluctance to reach out to people when he needs help. That's just a thing. I mean, I have no fucking problem reaching out.
Right.
I'm very needy, so I'm like, you friend, help. I'm like, yeah, you there, boy. What day is it? I mean, that's just who I am. I'm my flaw is that I go too far in the other direction. But one of the things that I'm learning, navigating through these very new waters for me, because I've never broken up like this before. I mean, hell, when you're together for 12 years, it's like, fuck, all of my breakups were like very immature and childish because I was in my 20s when they happened.
Yeah. Longest relationship other than this?
Longest relationship lasted 6 months. Unless you count my very foist boyfriends. My very first boyfriend, who I was with from the ages of 16 to 18, but that was 2 years on and off, mostly off.
Are you a serial monogamous?
Yeah.
I am too. And that is, I think I am a lot, largely because my parents are still together, which is rare in these times.
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah, no shit.
So
like,
that's my relationship.
my parents are still together. Wow.
Right. So it's like, that's my relationship model. So just subconsciously, that's what you try to emulate. But I can also come from a family of a twin brother and 2 others, like a big family, 6 of us. So there was just now in my adult life, I'm experiencing a way more solitude existence that I am not used to, and it's definitely weird.
It's not you.
Come home, the house is quiet and empty, right. And it's like, what? I guess watch some TV now. Just because you're so used.
Well,
I've been married twice.
Sometimes you can benefit from solitude, particularly if it's something you haven't done before. I learned that about myself over the years.
I was a serial not monogamous person. Steven actually called me on my shit.
You were dedicated.
We were friends first, so he's like, hey, so you're not going to pull this same shit that you've done with everybody else. I'm like, I might. He's like, then I'll leave. I can leave now. I'm like...
Well, but as I was saying, as I was saying, but when Joshua's case, my biggest fear, because I really want what's best for him, I want him to be happy, and I don't want to think that my leaving him is going to, just devastate him. I'm trying to kind of play. Not damage control is not the word I'm looking for, but I'm trying to make sure that our friends don't gravitate more towards me and not him, because I don't want him to be, because on his own he won't reach out to them. Typically, he's just not that guy.
At the end of the day, you're not responsible for that. That's what I said. You're at the point.
You're right. But it's knowing that
do not
intellectually
send emails to me about this. People, I'm saying nobody. They will not be read. I mean, they will, but never get a response.
Yeah. By the way, all of you out there who have any advice to give either me or Inman about breaking up, fuck you. You don't know. Just shut up. Keep it to your goddamn
because
self.
I'm going to be the one that reads. I'm going to be the one that reads them, and I will just text Jeremy and be like, dude,
listen up.
Check it.
Right.
Man, can I just tell you, though, it was really funny how a few people came out of the woodwork after the breakup announcement and were like, oh, my God, I'm so sorry for you. Hey, could I get an autograph? Like, it was like...
Oh, wow.
I am so sorry. What? So, is Funimation doing auditions?
Yeah, that was really... There was somebody that actually pulled that shit with me, and I'm like... And I felt like because I had just been through a breakup, I could afford to be a little bitchier than I normally am, and I'd be like, are you fucking kidding me? And I would actually say that to someone, and it felt good. It felt good. I'm like, Jesus, you're going to need a better segue than that.
Yeah.
Speaking of shitty segues.
Yeah. So I guess at the end of the day, when you are the breakup-er, as
the
in
breaker
my case,
and the broken.
Yeah, the breaker and the broken. Oh, I hate that.
There you
the
go.
Broken. When you're the breaker, I think unless you're, because I don't want to be a complete fucking monster about it, it's hard to draw the line where your responsibilities begin and end, I suppose, because it's like on the
You're in
one
that situation,
hand,
though, where,
I do love him, and I will always I will
Yeah.
always have a place in my heart for him. It's just we are not good together as a couple.
Guys are better apart.
We are better apart. Well, I say that's me being, trying to put a nice, sunny spin on it. I am better apart from him. I don't know that he will be better apart from me. And I hope to God that's just my ego saying that. But I do wonder, because Joshua, I love him, but I feel like he needs people more than he wants to need them. And I just want him to open up. I want him to be, I don't want him to.
None of that matters, though. You can want for him all the shit in the world. Doesn't matter. I mean, you got to give that up.
You're right.
What did Clark say?
No, she's like, why?
That's an excellent. She better
It's
watch
like she's
out.
here in the room with us.
Better watch out. It's better
I
than
was
mine.
totally talking shit about you on the podcast. Why?
Because you're you. Just because
You know what you did.
You know what
You know. You know what you did.
If you don't know, I don't even know what to tell you.
We're over.
We are.
Oh my God.
Are you breaking up with me? Yes.
Just break up. Let's just break up. Everyone break up with someone right fucking
Speaking
now.
of breakup, the most let me just throw this in there just because it's funny to me. The most awkward breakup ever was not between Leah Clark too.
Yes.
The two messages in one ding. The most awkward breakup ever was when I was breaking up with my first wife.
And it was like
It's
a
like
prize
you're
fight.
getting bonus points for like mentioning shit.
I love it.
And I had this
One
best
up.
friend, right? It was when I first moved to Texas, and he was my best friend. His name was, can we say Mark? His name was Mark. Hung out, did everything together. I got diagnosed with lung cancer, and he was there. It was just all this crazy. He was there. He was a solid family friend, and he knew my first wife. And let's call her Shanna.
Okay.
Oh, Shanna.
Call her Shanna.
And me and Shanna split up, and way for the best. I was not the best first husband. I got married really young on dramatic. I just got diagnosed with cancer, so let's get married. That sounds like a great fucking idea. Anyway, that's not the story. The story was Mark took her side. And he would just started, but never told me, and just stopped showing up at things. I couldn't get a hold of him. So I finally called him, and I was like, what are you doing? Where are you? And he's like, dude, it's over. This is like a straight man telling a straight, it's like, it's just over, man. I'm
broken
done.
up with by my hetero life.
Bro,
I'm all
done.
okay.
This isn't working out.
Oh, it was the weirdest.
Wow.
I've never
Awkward.
full on broken up with a friend.
I know, right? It was like a friend breakup. It was.
Sometimes breaking up with a friend can be even harder than breaking up with a... Well, because there's no precedent for it. Like, breaking up with someone or being broken up with by a significant other... Who the fuck can't relate to that? I mean, it's a thing. It's a cultural thing. Breaking
Usually,
up.
if you stop being friends with somebody, it just kind of organically works itself out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like distance, and then you're used to it, and then it's like, oh, I haven't heard from you in years. How you been? Great, bye.
Yeah,
Exactly.
So it's weird though. But when you're in that position
put a
where you're like
pin
your
on
friend is like, it's like you and Clarkster are on the same fucking frequency. She just knows when to augment your delivery with a little bell tone.
This is.
Okay, read them.
Oh, I told her.
Breaking up with you?
She's like, why? So I said, cuz. And I said, we're actually talking about astrological signs. Oh, well, yeah. Why aren't I there?
Because you're in fucking Colorado.
Ask them if they'll do my show. It's like, what show? Oh, her Red Wine podcast. We're cross-marketing here.
Yeah, Jade's brought it up when Jade was on.
Tell her she's got my fucking text. She's got my phone.
I'll tell her that.
I mean, no, because you had Jeremy ask. You couldn't even ask. No. We should do it.
Be fun.
But, no.
I'll go. I'll just go to watch. Get drunk, and then by the end of it,
You just have to watch.
Wine in my belly.
What's the weirdest, funniest breakup you've ever had in your life? Terri, because I feel like we haven't really gotten your insights.
Yeah, we're sticking to Terri here.
Because it's
a lot of Tatum and Inman.
It is worth mentioning, like, before Steven, I was a serial dater, and I really wanted to kind of be like my guy friends, because I had mostly guy friends, so I treated men the way my dude friends treated their ladies, which was not a good example. Like, hey, this dude's at the front. I'm like, why? He says, like, he wants to talk to you. I'm like, I went out on a date with him and fucker can't take a fucking hint. Like, that kind of shit, like, all the time. That's the kind of douchebag I was. I was a dick. And, like, to the point where I didn't want to break up with a guy, and so I just kept blowing him off, and I went out for a drink with, like, the entire closing staff of Guitar Center, which consists of a bunch of metalheads, and all of us just drinking at our normal bar, and the guy showed up, and the guys broke up with him for me.
Oh. Wow. That's like a sitcom thing right there.
Yeah,
Wow.
like, they...
Did they do it in song?
Like, someone, get the bass. Johnny, get the keyboards.
Yeah.
Fuck off, fuck off, fuck off. No, they're like, dude, it's not working out. I'm like, who the fuck are you? He's like, who the fuck are you? It's not working out, dude. Get the hint.
I came up with this brilliant concept, by the way, during the breakup because
This is the most passive-aggressive breakup ever.
I was a douche. I was a giant douche.
And I think you should get on board with this because I want this to be a thing. Like, when people get married, there's a registry. Buy me shit for, our life together. How about I do a breakup registry and buy me shit for my new life apart? Because
that's brilliant.
Let's fucking do it.
Kickstarter!
Because I gotta
registry.
because I've got to, I'm moving out. And it's
your shit.
And I need some new shit.
You
and it would
probably
be
need
nice.
more shit than you did when you were getting married because there are two of you combining your shit.
Exactly. So like you actually, when we got together, I actually had to jettison a bunch of things because there was only room in the house for so much stuff. Which is how it is, But now that I'm like, well, goddamn, now I'm moving out. I need more stuff.
Yep.
I need kids, and it's like I haven't fucking moved out. I haven't like had to move in 10 years almost. So
That's
it's weird.
a pain in the ass.
Let's do. Do you think that's totally
Breakup
beyond
registry.
the pale? A breakup registry.
Done it.
I want to try it. Let's do it.
Yeah, like when we got married, we didn't even. I'm like, well, we've already lived together. Like,
Call
what are you
Target.
gonna get me?
Call Target. Like, I have this thing. It's an anti-marriage.
You just need to think of how to make it profitable.
Well, not Target. Target's very anti-gay.
Oh yeah.
Oh, are they?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, I'll go to.
They are?
Go to Central Market.
Trader Joe's.
World Market. There you go.
Central Market. I'm not going to be able to get the stuff I want at Central Market.
IKEA.
There you go.
So you
Breakup
can feel
registry
even
at
more like
IKEA.
a giant in your home.
Yeah, like I want IKEA stuff, so it'll break in a year, and I'll do a post follow-up breakup registry
To replace all the shitty IKEA furniture.
Fuck it.
And
Now I'm going to go to like
horse
one of
meatballs.
those Danish places out in Addison and be like, "Ooh, I would love this wonderful chestnut drawer."
Is there anything in Addison besides chain restaurants? I don't.
There are.
That's all I've ever
There are
seen.
chain restaurants. There are plenty of those, God knows. But
just
there's a row. If you go down Midway, not technically, it's not Addison, but it's in that area.
Near
If
the
you go
airport?
down Midway, it's kind of halfway
are taking
between
notes.
between Addison and the airport, actually, which must maybe why it's called Midway. Come to think of it, but there is a row of the most badass European furniture stores. There's there's dozens of them. If they're still there, it's been a long time, but oh my God, they have the coolest shit. Like stuff that's way more expensive than a human being can afford unless
Or than it should be.
or than it should be. But man, you
Is it
talk about
Amish
like
made by the Amish?
some there's some that's like shaker made, some that's Amish made, some of it that's this Danish style, which is very popular right now.
Yo,
and
I
then
have
you've got
the
the
worst
Italian
breath
style.
right now.
Do you?
It's like, you ever get,
Do you have dry mouth? I've been getting dry mouth a lot lately, and my
it's
lips have
just
been chapping.
Really, it's the worst breath ever. And I
What does
brushed
it
my
smell
teeth
like?
before I left.
Did you eat
Maybe I
something?
have gingivitis. No, I had a bean burrito.
Gingivitis.
You're welcome.
Oh, well, that would be why. Bean burrito. So your breath is coming from deep within, not
I don't
just
know.
your mouth. You had a
It
bean
feels
burrito.
like
It's
buried
you're
deep
you're
in my
literally
mouth.
fart breath.
Yeah. but it's
You have
uncomfortable.
what? What'd you say?
Fart breath.
Like if a foot could fart in your mouth?
If a foot could fart in your mouth.
It's like a sock in my mouth.
You need some more water?
And I'm not even wearing socks.
Should we
I'm
take-
good. I just
should
thought
we-
I'd throw that in there.
We'll take a break.
Let's take a break and you
Well,
can
it's
deal
not
with
at
it.
the hour mark.
Hold on.
Doesn't matter. There you go. Whatever, Dorothy.
There-
You want to die that
I
quickly?
don't need a
What-
break. I was just throwing that in there. You know,
I
just
want a break.
spicing it up.
Slicing it up.
Just
Because
clear
it's funny. You're over there
stream
like
of
you're
consciousness.
clearly concerned about your breath because you're like,
Right? It's like,
Jeremy, we're recording.
God, this mic,
you like
the-
that?
the great part on this mic is melting. What the fuck?
yeah.
Something's wrong with this mic.
Do you ever have those days when your breath is so terrible and you're like, oh my God, how long has my breath been this bad? Oh God, how many friends did I lose today because of it?
I will shamelessly admit, and that in fact, maybe this is why I'm hypersensitive to it, because like it was like 2 weeks ago, it was in the morning and I was rushing to get out of the house because I knew I was running late, and I totally just bailed out of the house without brushing my teeth. And I had a long day. I had like work and school and work again, and another school at a different campus, and it was just I was not getting home until later that night. So it was basically, I'm gonna have to deal with this. And it was so
Drinking a lot
gross.
of mint-flavored tea.
Yeah, I mean, it was just like the worst feeling in your mouth when.
Now I'm concerned about my breath. Now I'm just like,
I
I'm
quit
like,
chewing gum because I'm on this huge, like, no artificial sugars and stuff now. And you remember I used to be obsessed with Trident gum after I quit smoking. Like, I'm like, if I craved a cigarette, I'm like, if I chewed gum, I'd be fine. And now,
Really?
since I quit gum, I'm like, my breath, like every 5 seconds,
That's
like
what
if I
it is.
like
I had a
drink a
cigarette on the
tea,
way.
I brush my teeth. Yeah.
that'll do it.
I smoked before as I was pulling up in my sweet ass ride.
Sweet ass right
That's
going,
what
hey,
it
what's
is.
up,
That's what's giving me
fuckers?
that. Yeah.
For fucking Cadillac
you,
convertible
Ulysses.
Eldorado. Of course you're going to smoke.
Firestorm.
You gotta smoke when you're in that thing.
I know, right? Even if you don't smoke, you have to smoke.
Yeah. At least you have to pretend like
No,
you're
I'm not kidding you. That car is 74 wise. Every seat has its own ashtray and lighter. I'm
Yeah.
not kidding.
a more enlightened time.
A better, classier time.
2 years before I was born. Right? So the 74 was...
Before? I was born. One of the reasons I got it was
I was born
I
in
was born
76.
in 74.
Yeah, no, I figured that.
Yeah.
I was born in 76. So...
1984.
76, I don't think... Yeah, fuck off.
Well, fuck you. Like, it's not like I'm younger than you. It's my parents didn't, you know,
Whatever.
do it right.
Whatever, Dottie. Whatever, Dottie.
Doty.
Dottie.
When I was wearing safety pins to look cool, you were wearing them to keep your fucking diapers on.
When I was
It's
melting
really
Smurfs
good.
on the barbecue.
You really got me because you're older than me. You really schooled me,
You
man.
nailed it.
Don't you know this youthful sense of sarcasm she brings to the table?
Hipster sarcastic bitch.
When we take a break, be careful when you get up. I wouldn't want you to break a fucking hip.
Oh,
Fuck off, you
and we
fucking
bring out the
cocksucker.
osteoporosis jokes.
It's not a
I've
joke.
never
It's a
felt-
real threat.
I think I'm older than Tatum, and I feel like I'm living the life of a 20-year-old that I never lived when I was 20. Or let's not 20. No, let's
No.
25. Or
I would
Fucked
hate
up.
to be
20,
20
25.
again.
Yeah,
I
25
feel
is
again.
25 again because that's the
Sucks.
age I was when I got
But
into the
let's
relationship
be
I just
fair.
got out of. So now I feel like the
Let's be
clock's been
fair.
moved back. It's different.
29, I've been through some shit for just being 29.
You
Let's
have
be
indeed. You have.
Okay, because
Indeed.
I was always talking with teachers, being like kids, right? They're like, yeah. I'm like, So can I get an extension because I'm nice to you? And yes, you
Yeah.
can.
It works.
Go up to the teacher. Can I bum a smoke?
I was smoking then, yeah. Yes.
Right.
It was Arlington. You got to have a hobby.
That sounds good, actually.
All right. Break time. We'll be back.
Break time. Do something about your breath, Jeremy. God.
All right, so we got some questions. As always, if you're new to the show, we were talking about this. I love explaining this to people, but yes, I go through the questions, and not all of them get read. It's the way of the world,
We'd be here 4 hours.
at least, with the way we answer questions. I mean, did you see the
one
video for the
question.
2-hour panel that we did? Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
talked about unicorn apocalypse, unicorn zombie apocalypse, a lands of cheese,
God, that was my favorite fucking thing of the entire
ghost pizzas.
panel. Was that ghost pizzas? That's right.
Ghost pizzas? I don't even remember.
Yeah.
we're all made
Which
of
teacher
cheese.
would we punch in the face? We talked about everything.
Yeah, I don't even remember half of that. It's all such a blur.
A blur of awesomeness.
Well, and then you did your little, it's Cheese World.
It's Cheese World. Your body would adapt.
They teed that one.
They've adapted.
God, that fucking killed me. That killed me. You broke me that day.
Right.
Something inside of me is irrevocably damaged.
I've been broke.
So you want to start with some questions?
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Question
Let's do it.
time.
All right. So this
Coming
is
at you. Can we give them a location even though they're not, just because it sounds.
Sure.
Give
okay,
them-
I will say the name and one of you
well,
say.
let's try to be alliterative.
Okay.
I think it's fun.
Okay.
All right. This is from Meg.
From Mayfield.
Well, then you looked at him like,
I'm like, well, I don't want to be
Mayfield.
rude. Meg,
No,
what?
please.
I'm going to say Mayfield. What's your choice?
Meg. I'm tanking. Oh.
Jeremy.
Meg from Kalamazoo.
There you go.
The M comes on the
All
end.
right. This first question comes from Meg from Kalamazoo. All right.
Meg from Kalamazoo.
That's right.
Yeah.
Kalamazoo.
Oh, I'm in Spanish too, and it's blowing
Kalamazoo.
my fucking mind.
Zoo. All right. She
Really
says,
is. It's so bad.
Wait, okay.
children. No, I'm kidding.
Meg.
All right. Children raised in households without siblings sometimes get a bad rap for being loners, myself included. I don't pity you.
Wow.
That sounds awesome, actually. It does.
Meg, you've come to the right people.
Meg, we're gonna walk you through this.
I'm the oldest sibling. Being alone sounds awesome.
Basically, Meg, you were right not to reach out. We're
Yes.
dicks.
My propensity to keep to myself is often mistaken for aloof behavior or loneliness. In reality, I just find a bit more peace when distractions of everyday life are put on temporary hold, and I can have time away from external influences. So, my question is, what is your take on solitude? Shut up, Jeremy. And the social bias against it, especially with the often obtrusive existence of social media around today, which we were talking about a bit earlier.
Well, the idea, the very fact that she used words like obtrusive and propensity tells me that, yes, you are a solitary creature.
Right. I've got 2 points to make on that.
Please.
Well,
number one.
starting with the social media, I don't see how it's obtrusive if it's completely voluntary. Just turn it off.
That's true. That's true.
Just- hard for people.
If you really want to sit in your own stink and solitude, there's stink in there because who doesn't? Then just ignore. I mean, don't look at social media unless they're Are they bombarding you, Meg in Kalamazoo, with
Mayfield.
Kalamazoo,
near Mayfield, right?
Near Mayfield, yeah.
Mayfield, Kalamazoo.
Suburb.
So I mean, and that's what you know. That's what you've been. If you're an only child, then that's what you know. You don't. Like I come from 3 siblings, one being a twin brother, so I will never have a birthday alone or anything else. Growing up as children, it was constantly, which I'm fine with, So for the most part, it's never about me.
You're twins.
I know. So I always have a twin brother to share all of that with, good or bad.
You said you were a Gemini?
No, Capricorn.
No,
He's Gemini.
I'm a
Okay,
Gemini.
that's right.
And I was a twin. But
So, I mean, which on the other side of the coin makes me feel weird if I'm spending a birthday alone or if I'm hanging out alone.
You guys always have to meet up?
We tried sometimes, like usually we end up doing our own thing. And then birthdays turn into like this 2-week long carnival because you've got to go out with these people and then you go out with these people and then you got to, which I never really subscribed to until my first wife, literally thought like a birthday was a month-long fucking celebration.
Mardi Gras.
Yeah, I mean, it was like
It's my birthday.
I mean, you had to do this, you had to do a lone dinner, and then you had to do my side of the family dinner, and then they had to do her side of the family dinner, and then you had to do a friend dinner, and then sometimes you had to do another friend dinner because your friends were. I mean, it was fucking crazy. I mean, and bank busting. And I was always against it because my birthday is where you go out, you do one thing for that day or whatever, and then it's over and you move on. That was 20-something years ago. So now I've kind of gotten almost onto the bandwagon to not that extreme, but I'm totally fine with doing, using a week in order to get a bunch of shit out of the way because it's your birthday or whatever. Way off topic. But the point is that I grew up in a house full of people. So that's my norm. So when it's not, like we were just talking about on the break, when you're not experiencing that, it feels weird. Yeah. So So now that I live alone, it's like I don't know what to do with all this alone time. Versus her situation is like that's all she wants because that's all she knows. Mm-hmm. I hope Meg is cured because she should be.
I think it's interesting. I think solitude is necessary, but as a socializing, I mean, you need it. We need it. We are social creatures. We are meant to be social creatures. That's just we are pack animals. I think I believe that, and
like a dog.
But it's funny. She mentions the whole.
Coyote.
An ocelot. Wait, those aren't pack animals. But anyway, but no, I think if anything, I find that social media makes people more withdrawn and solitude because that becomes their surrogate for actual social interaction.
Right.
Not with everyone, but with a lot of people. A lot of people will spend so much time on Facebook or Twitter or Instagram or whatever that they leave no room for real socializing. And then, in which case, I think solitude is necessary because you do have to decompress. You need to cultivate a sense of inwardness that you just can't when you're around people all the time. And I know that because I grew up in a similar situation as yours. I grew up around a big family. I only had one sibling, but I had tons of adults that were always around, and we all lived close together, so it was very sitcom, like where the family, the in-laws, or the grandparents would just walk in and stuff. So I was never really alone. But that said, I felt very alone in all that because I was the youngest by many years. And so I was always the runt of the litter, and gay, which did later add to it. It really did.
I say that jokingly, but I'm sure there's a.
And then, but I was also socially awkward. I had a stutter and all these other things. So I felt, despite being, around people all the time, I tended to feel more alone when I was around people. When I was by myself, I could, kind of collect my thoughts better, and I felt it was very healthy. But that's what I think. That's the role solitude should play in everyone's life. It should be, however much you need it, whether you need small doses here and there, or whether you need it extensively, is just, I guess, to taste. But the whole point, I think, is to be alone so that you can collect your thoughts, cultivate that sense of inwardness that everyone needs to be a full human being. I think that's why I distrust social media, because it's a kind of solitude that really masks itself as socializing. So it's a lot of people that are really very solitary creatures who spend so much time, and whose solitude is kind of encouraged by this social media bandwagon. It becomes so oppressive, Facebook and Twitter, because they feel like they need to update all the time, and it becomes so part of their where they feel an obligation to it and to all their friends, even though many of them will be people they've never met and will never actually meet in person. And so it's solitude, but without the benefit of aloneness, without the sense of I'm here by myself, but rather than actually collecting my thoughts, I'm still acting as though I'm in a crowd full of people and having to be on. And so I think, I've known a lot of people in my life that are very, very solitary, and they are hard to know. And it is difficult to not come across as aloof, because that is kind of the nature of aloofness. It doesn't necessarily mean that you're a bad person. It just means that it's going to be difficult to reach out to other people. And if you don't, I mean, at some point you need to every human being needs to be there for someone else.
Chewing cud over here.
Right? I think every human being needs to be there for someone else at some point in their life. And in my experience, the more solitary you get, the less likely you are to do that, and less likely you are to be the really good friend who can handle the emotional bombshells that someone else may throw at you. It's difficult. It's very difficult. So I think solitude is a very good thing, but you need a balance. I think you have to also get yourself out there, because, like you said, it is what you know. But I think you have to do more than just what you know. Otherwise, what have you done with your life? You have to push yourself outside of your comfort zone. So if in your case, I think if being alone is outside of your comfort zone, then it's good to get comfortable with it, just because I think you'll it'll enhance you in some way. Whereas, if you're a very solitary person by nature, I think you should push yourself outside of that comfort zone and try to be more social, just to enlarge yourself, I think.
Yeah. Well, I think being alone is healthy. Not not all the time, but it's just kind of nice to unplug.
Next question. I'm sorry.
Fuck you. You know what? This show is over. Get the fuck out of my house.
Dang it. I ruined it.
No, keep going.
No. I tend to do
you're
that.
on the social media a lot. You're very much the queen of that.
I have to be for
Social
work,
media,
unfortunately, and being self-promoting lady. I have to be. It's really hard sometimes, but like for social media, even when it's just like I'm not alone. Steven and I go out of our way to, like, when we have dinner, we turn off our phones and do things like that. And I've also been kind of a dick at parties. I'm like, hey, can we get off the phone since, we never see each other, and that makes me a dick somehow. I'm like, or we can just all get on our phones and just pretty much just talk about how we're here and not be here. That's a thing for me. But
Weird how this,
it's a fucking phone. It's a phone.
we're all old enough to know a time when this smartphone didn't exist.
Yeah.
Yes.
But if you took it away from me, I would not know what the fuck to do with myself. It's so
I don't even know how to get home.
Right, how that happened. I got here because of it. Mm-hmm. We communicated scheduling this because of it. I did all of it on my phone.
Yeah.
It's just weird.
Yeah.
It's very strange.
None of it. Most of the stuff, most of my gigs and other things, those aren't handled. Like we get texts, like, "Hey, are you free?" Like,
I love texting, by the way. I don't. Is texting antisocial?
For me, a little bit. Like my
depends on
mother
how you
hates
do it.
when I text.
Oh,
her.
see, mine too. But my thing is,
hates it.
I hate talking on the phone.
I'm so
for a couple
awful
reasons.
on the phone.
This is not a comfortable way to talk on the phone. It's like
No.
holding a brick to your ear.
Yeah.
It is, yeah.
It really is.
Texting gets everything. I can text for hours, or you can just send one and you're done, kind of thing. It's a way more preferred form of communication for myself, and I'm not an isolationist. I can talk all day long. I just don't like to talk on the phone for some reason.
I don't
it's a thing.
either.
I like the option
You know?
to text because I feel that I can make my point better if I have time to kind of collect my thoughts. Construct it, compose my sentence, and I can be more eloquent and, sometimes even say something that would not have occurred to me in real time because you're trying to just fill the void of silence in a real conversation. Whereas if you're texting, you've got you've got time and space so long as the other person stops texting you.
Like if it was I don't get emergency.
You can take it back. You can even, I don't want to say that after you proofread.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I don't get emergency texts. Like, hey, you have to call me right now. Why didn't you call me? If it's an emergency. I'm just saying. Would have taken you less time to hit call instead of typing out a 2 text worth thing.
Back in the day when people used to leave me voicemails, which is pretty rare now. I don't get very many voicemails. I do, but not nearly as much as I did back in the day when texting was not as huge a thing. But my biggest pet peeve was when people would call me and then tell me the reason they were calling for. Like, well, okay, I need you to call me back. This is going on, and they'd spend like 10 minutes, bringing up my phone on a voicemail, telling me what they would. I'm like, just tell me to call you back. Save all of that for when I actually call you, because now I'm listening to an echo for 10 fucking minutes.
You don't have to call me back because we're talking about it via text.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly. But like, as for the other thing, what I don't get, it's a lot of people don't seem to get. They're like, hey, what are you doing tonight? Nothing. Oh, let's do something. No, those are my plans.
Nothing.
I love being alone. Like, I have planned to, if I feel like getting up, maybe read a book, maybe catch some Netflix stuff up, but like, I just want to be alone. But thanks. Like, when I feel like not doing nothing, you're going to be the first person I talk to. Maybe. But yeah.
But Meg, I guess my final thoughts on the matter is no, solitude is not bad, and I think you need it. But like anything, you have to be careful not to overuse it. Don't let it become a crutch. Just as being a social creature, you shouldn't let that be your crutch. You should be able to be alone for a length of time and not lose your mind. Otherwise, it's just not healthy, because you're going to have to be alone sometimes. And sometimes, if you're a social creature, you're going to have to be in the company of other people that you need to rely on.
Or get a
cat.
trust.
Get a kitty.
Get a pet.
Or what I find funny, like there are people that, when you're at cons or like if you meet people at cons, I found them to be so quiet in person, but the second we've like become friends on Facebook, they're so chatty. I'm like, where was this when we met in person? I don't get that. Okay, so this next one is from Lindsay. I have all the questions.
Wait, Lindsay from
Louisiana.
Well, that's a state. We need to get a pinpoint a little better than that.
Saddle Sore, Louisiana.
There's not an L in there anywhere until you get to Louisiana. That just doesn't work, Jeremy. You're bad at this. Let's see. Lindsay from... I'm trying to think of an L city.
Loxley. There you go.
There you go.
Lint.
Lindsay from
Loch Ness.
Louisiana.
I'm reading all the questions because I didn't print any of them out because I'm lazy and I didn't want to get
Saving ink, thus saving the environment.
There you
thus
go.
You're an environmental
That's the main
hero.
reason that I did it.
Al Gore.
I'm getting my
wants
award
your dog.
next week.
Right.
Lindsay poses a hypothetical. If there was such a thing as
Lindsay from Lip Sore, Louisiana. You're welcome.
She's like 15 or something. Okay, if there was such a thing as a tenured voice acting position that is salaried, and the catch being that you could only voice one character for the remainder of said tenure. Would you take the position?
What accent is that?
It's me sped up. That's it. Would you take the position? If so, what character and why? That character.
Basically, if you had to do one role forever at Funimation, what would it be, right?
No one said anything about Funimation.
Oh,
You're.
I think let me sweeten the pot for you a little bit, Jeremy. Let's assume that Lindsay means what type of character, like what sort of character, not of the characters you played. If you had to play them forever, because whatever. But I mean, like, you know what I mean? Give me an idea. If you were a kabuki actor,
I'll give you two.
All right.
I'll give you two, and one's kind of a cheat. One is Taurus. Because he shows up about once a month or once ever. I mean, you know, I wish he was. Yeah, I love Taurus.
I love Taurus too. I find him adorable.
I think he should be an action figure, and I think he should have more play. And I don't know why they make these great characters,
Amen.
and they don't. They
As
show up and leave.
celestial spirit, yes.
Yeah, it's fucking bullshit. Like Android 16 was. It's like, this guy's really cool, and you can't. Fuck you. So I would do that one or Walla. I think Funimation should have a professional Walla group, and I should be in it, and you just come in like once every other
you should
week.
be like the Walla Maestro. Like, you're the one that, like, you
I'll
introduce
be
new
the
Walla
Walla
actors
Maestro.
into how to do it. You're the one that gets the ball rolling in every section.
Right.
I noticed that I've
fucking brilliant at
been
it.
the old person in Walla, where all it's other noobs, and they're like, "Terry, you first." I'm like, "Oh man, show them how to do it." Like,
Oh crap! Totally. I've in fact. Back just forever, it was a few years ago, but me and Bevins would talk about that sometimes. It's like they should have a Walla group. We just come in and do it, because as far as my knowledge, it's still willy-nilly throw a dart and whoever can come in comes in, right? Or whatever.
Much.
So it's like, I mean, just have a
or like
a looping pool.
every director's got like I really like using these people for
for fucking Walla. Isn't that ridiculous?
Yeah,
it's ridiculous. I'm deep directing bullshit, if you ask me. And I was a director. You know, when I directed Walla, maybe this is why I'm not directing anymore, but I would bring in, usually half of them were sound engineers around, you know, on the late shift, like Chubbs and
Kyle
Phillips.
Late shifts anymore.
Yeah. And then we just joke around and get the Walla done, you know, which is why it's fun. So if you had a cool pool, that's what I would do if I was a tenured whatever. Sorry, I know it's not some superstar character on whatever show they're into at the time. Which is whatever. I'm something about, you know, vampires or whatever. What's the thing now? Are zombies over? I mean, are we still into zombies?
They're never going to be over.
Oh.
I'm very over this.
Zombies have jumped the shark.
Vampire. So, yeah.
I'm over zombies. I'm over vampires.
I'm over the overexposure of zombies, but because they're like, oh, this new zombie film. I'm like, all the zombie things I like, other than like the comic Walking Dead and the show Walking Dead, like I don't watch new things. I like what I like, and I think that's kind of
What else can you do to the genre? Mm-hmm. I mean, what is the next level zombie idea?
Mm-hmm. Like they're like, have you seen this? Because it's got zombies in it. I'm like, no, I haven't. Mm-hmm. But, or vampires. I'm very, very over the vampire thing.
Never into them.
And vampires have quite a fucking... Oh, my God. They have quite a...
And why do chicks think they're hot?
I don't know. I never did. Oh, it was like I was talking to a friend who really doesn't watch horror movies, so I posted on Facebook. I'm like, because since I'm really into horror, I feel like I have a bad way of. I'm not really good at recommending stuff to people that don't like gore and stuff. So I'm like, okay, what horror movie would you recommend to someone who doesn't like horror movies? And, I had like 30 comments. And one of them was from our friend Chris, and he went, Bram Stoker's Dracula. I almost unfriended him because I was so pissed that he recommended that.
You go with the classics. Like, I would say Poltergeist.
Poltergeist is
I would
good.
say The Exorcist.
Yeah, I would always
Steven
go with
has
The
never
Exorcist.
seen it, and he probably never will.
Wow, really?
He just doesn't want to see it.
Really?
Yeah.
It's one of my favorite horror movies.
No, it's great.
And then it's just a good film.
Yeah, I mean, and it's
Compelling
fucking
film.
creepy. It's really just creepy.
And even even when you get past all the sort of horror movie trappings that are necessary in it, like it's still at bottom just a very compelling story of this
Good versus evil.
This what happens when
Redemption.
It's fucking great.
It is.
Great
It's
movie.
got all the elements in it.
It's a great movie.
I am not a horror movie gore fan at all. Mm-hmm. In fact, I
only like it with special effects.
I
practical special.
They just turn. I don't like watching murder. Mm-hmm. I don't like watching gore and murder for the gore and murder of it.
Pussy.
I know. I'm a fragile flower. It bends with the rainfall.
What?
He's a daffodil.
I'm a dandy. What?
He's a daisy chain.
This train
Wait,
just got
what?
gay real quick.
no. It usually takes less time than that.
Right.
I'm surprised.
I'm
But
like,
I do like supernatural thrillers, like The Exorcist or Poltergeist or something. So I always I saw the Conjuring. That was good. I enjoyed it.
I've heard of this. I probably won't see it.
Really, just not a lot. There's no gore in it. I don't think. It's PG anyway.
Nah.
I like movies like that are scary without.
I'm with you.
use
I'm not a big horror movie buff.
disembowelment.
I mean, I like something, but I'm more like I'm just like I don't know. I like character driven anything, and so it's hard to find a good horror movie that isn't just really at bottom when it comes to the characters. It's hard to find a good horror movie that the characters are not just stock. 10 millennials. This one gets killed this way. This one gets killed that way.
I'm very over that. But one of my favorites is Let the Right One In.
Yeah,
and that's a vampire movie. But
yeah. And I would consider that even more of a supernatural thriller because there's not a lot I in it. It's not a slasher.
I don't like
flick,
stuff just because it's gore.
Oh, I know. We're not.
But,
we're not
I'm saying that
judging
to other because I'm going to get. I always get it. Like, hey, just so you know, you should check this out. Fuck off.
It's weird. Come to think of it, like horror movies really are the only genre of film and I guess literature too that is named after the very specific effect it's supposed to have on its audience. It's very strange to me. I was thinking about that the other day. Like even romance is more abstract. Mm-hmm. It's not like make your Johnny tingle. They don't call it that.
Make your Johnny tingle.
Well, it doesn't do anything for men.
Well, there's romantic the rom-com.
No,
Rom-com, yeah.
Johnny, like.
It's just weird. It's like calling a genre horror would be the equivalent of calling comedy like laugh fest.
Yeah,
it's a laugh fest.
The laughies.
It's a chortle.
The chuckle.
It's a chortle film. It's a chortle film. It's a giggle snort film.
Right.
It's
a shark.
It's that needs to be a genre. Right. I look forward to the day when I could peruse an online, the Red Box or something, or go online Netflix and look at. Okay, we've got horror, we've got shark.
Right.
But I don't get on Netflix. There's a horror section and there's a thriller section. What is the difference?
Well, horror is like Nightmare on Elm Street.
Yeah.
And thriller could classify as Psycho.
Oh.
I think thriller. The difference between thriller and horror, as I understand it, is horror movie is more about. There tends to be a lot more violence, tends to be a lot more gore and practical effects, and thrillers tend to be just more
psychological
action. Yeah, horror movies, I guess, are really thrillers that just go really far.
Yeah, take it over.
Shout out to Lord Dudecorn.
What?
Yeah,
Lord Dudecorn.
Lord Dudecorn. Dudecorn. I thought we named him Manicorn.
It's Manicorn.
Come on, Julie.
Dudecorn is. Who is it?
Julie Newman.
Oh,
on Twitter.
Nice. What up? I'm not on Twitter.
No.
But
Julie Newman.
I feel
from
I feel the love. Manicorn sending it out.
Julie Newman from
the
Norman.
Dudecorn is the less formal, I guess.
Dudecorn,
Lord Awesome.
Dudecorn's just Manicorn at home. Just to having a Dudecorn day. Right. Just kind of a Dudecorn day.
Manicorn hoof down his shorts watching TV.
Sorry, getting back to the question, but there is such a thing as a tenured voice acting position. A lot of the guys that, or girls, whatever, it's usually guys for whatever reason, that you hear that do like all the tonight on CBS or whatever, that kind of
Yeah.
stuff. Those guys tend to be, they're on call.
Yeah.
So they
You know what
have to
that's called voice imaging.
Yeah,
and it's a whole
and
thing.
And they are paid to do pretty much just that, and they can do other stuff, but they generally don't have the time.
Like the radio
because they
station
have to
top of
be
the hours and stuff like
on,
that. It's a
on
whole
call,
thing.
and it pays enough that they don't generally have to worry about doing other kinds of
People
work.
just-
So
they
I would
reserve you.
love a gig like that.
I know, right? In fact, funny, but like I was taking some radio classes last semester, and my teacher / mentor, that's what she was trying to groom me to do, is just get into voice imaging, where they just put you on call and pay you so much a month, and you come in twice a month and say,
Tonight,
102, whatever, top of the hour.
Well, and
your
the reason they
choice
have to
for
be on
awesome.
call is because it changes all the time.
Yeah.
Like it changes what their specs are going to be like from day to day. So you have to be on call. But that's
Even like car dealerships.
yeah.
I was talking to a guy who owns a car dealership when I was at a con in St. Louis, and he's like, "Yeah, we have a guy. We pay $700 a month just to come in when we need him and say something about for the radio or whatever." I'm all, "Well, fuck this shit. That's rent, yo."
I want shit.
I do
gig.
that
I want
for
that gig.
DJs.
Yeah,
Not in America, but yeah. So they're like, that's her thing. So anytime I intro a new song, it's same sexy voice and just it's fun.
nice.
Fucking awesome. I would love a gig like that.
But I like if it were a character, I don't
fucking
know.
gig like that all night.
What?
What happened?
What's that?
Wait,
What?
Wait, Lord Dudecorn? What?
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 Let's move on.
All right, moving on.
Suricorn.
Love of-
Suricorn's the uber cool version. Suricorn.
Sir Dudecorn.
Sir Dude Manicorn.
Right.
Sore.
Sore Manicorn.
Oh,
Sore,
What have you been doing?
Tell me about boy, is my horn sore. What is that called? What is the thing on a unicorn called? Is it your unicorn?
I think it's just
Boy, is my unicorn
unicorn.
sore.
I think it's just called their
My
horn. It's just a horn.
Unicorn.
It's their corn.
Google that. What
It's
is
corn.
the horn on a unicorn called?
I think it's just called a horn. I don't know that it's called
Follow
anything
Jeremy
else.
on Facebook and tell him. What's the name of your page?
Oh, Jeremy Inman, your favorite voice actor you've never heard of. Hit it.
And I think you have the
Yeah,
Lord
Yeah,
Lord
my
Manicorn.
profile picture actually right now.
I love it. I love it. Okay, so
I got more mileage out of that fucking picture.
I love it because I've seen the original photo. I sent it to Steven.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Which is just as bad. I mean,
Yeah, I mean-
like because the guy's like,
In fact, here's the
so awesome.
here's the genesis of that whole picture and that story.
do it.
You know.
No, please. I love this story.
My twin brother mentioned earlier, we'll get on, and my sister, we would have these tag fights on Facebook. Like I would find this picture of this 600-pound woman eating a sandwich with food all over her in her underwear. Literally, I still have it somewhere. And post it on her wall and tag her in it, and then write some comment on it. Hey, remember your birthday last week? It was awesome. You got so crazy. Tag, so like everybody would see it as Debbie Inman or whatever. So Jeff got into it, and he found that. My brother actually found that by searching gay unicorn or something like that. And sent it to me. I think he did the same, like tag where I'm all, that's hilarious. So I had that, and then I learned Photoshop. Actually, my friend Alice photoshopped it for me, but it was like, you should because I didn't want to do it, but anyway, lump that. So that's where the unicorn and the other ones actually with me and the cat and me and the other cat and 80s laser cat. And
80s
there's a
laser
few,
cat, yes.
I had a phase of photoshopping my face on awkward family photos that I would rip.
I love when Jeremy and I were talking like, hey, yeah, you should do this. He sent me four photo options, and the one that I went with was him like as a 13-year-old or whatever. That's the one I chose.
I didn't know. Did you tell me what? I didn't even know what one you did. I sent you a real one, I think, and I think the other three were bullshit. Oh yeah, the one with like Ron Burgundy, Jeremy.
Yeah,
the velvet jacket when I was like 8.
Yeah, it's the best, and that will be on the website.
Nice.
I love it. I absolutely fucking
I'm
love
gonna have
it.
to put that up too.
Jesus Christ, I love it.
And I wrote his bio. It's ridiculous.
I'm sorry about that, but I fucking hate writing those.
She was just talking about this earlier. She
I
hates
had
writing
fun.
bios for herself. Too.
I
hate writing my own bio, but like other people's bios, I'm like, yeah, woo!
Yeah, and I learned my lesson doing Rapid City, the con up there, they said, hey, send us your bio. You can just email it to us or we'll write it. I was under the impression, like, I wrote them an email just describing what I've done, but in Jeremy language, like, well, you know, as in like joking, like, I've been doing it for 10 years and I've been blah, 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 nothing serious. They literally put the email in as my bio, like verbatim. It was like really kind of embarrassing.
Jesus Christ.
And I don't even.
Let's see if I can.
Sinkhole of Apathy. I don't really give a fuck usually, but this one was like, what I thought was an email on a secure line, ending up in the program of this.
Oh my god!
Wow.
I have to find it. I have to find
shit.
it now.
So Jeremy Inman's bio begins with "fuck, I don't know."
I haven't tweaked it much. I mean, the one in Tulsa is pretty much the same thing. I just kind of took.
No.
I took a little bit of the douchiness out of it, I think. Maybe, who knows? The public will judge it.
I find, like, when I'm writing my own bio, if you just go full douche, like, so far that you
Full-on douche.
like eat your way through to the
douche.
other side.
Eat it out of your hand.
Right. They love it. So I was like, because I wrote it, I had a similar experience where I just kind of someone decided to just, I don't remember what con it was, but they just wrote their own bio. And it was...
That's weird.
And it was weird when someone you don't know is writing your bio. So I wrote my own because
This might be an edit out.
Okay.
Just so Steven knows. Are we allowed to talk about the fans in the? I mean, because we're talking about this, and like, it's making me think when I was in Tulsa with y'all, I would like that first panel we did. Like when I got there, and everybody was up there, and like you or Eric or somebody would say some bullshit. And it was just, I made the joke with Eric like the rest of the weekend. So it was like throwing feet into a koi pond and just watching him. Oh my God! You said whatever. Especially you with like Doctor Who and bullshit.
God almighty.
It was like, Doctor Who, yank, 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 scrotum. And then you go, well, this is what I like to do. I'm Doctor Who and blah, blah, blah. And then 4 hours later, Doctor Who. It's like,
it's true.
Feet
All
in
I
a
have to
koi
do,
pond.
all I have to do is mention Doctor Who, which I am a fan of the show, so it's genuine. But I mean, goddamn, people go crazy for that shit. It's weird. Like I was at a con recently, and there were 3 other voice actors on the panel with me, and all the questions kept like, Tatum, will you say this? And I'm like. You've seen the show, right? You have a copy. Just go back and watch that one and ask a question for all of us, please. It's embarrassing and it's wasting everyone else's time. And I'm just like, oh my God. I mean, I love it because it's always nice when someone's enthusiastic about what you've done. But at the same time, it's kind of embarrassing because you're like with other people and you're like, hey, sorry, you'll want to cover your ears. They're about to scream because I'm about to say something against France.
yeah.
And it's weird. What a weird thing to have to tell other people.
It's weird that so we can take that out if we want. I don't know how much shit
fuck
talking.
it, leave it in.
I don't know how much shit talking you want to do. To
we
your
should
actual
start trying
audience.
to cut shit out now.
Shit talking.
We've always
It's
been
just
very honest about the fan experience.
No, let me see. I haven't found, I'm looking at your page. I haven't found it's Y2K left everyone with Armageddon blue balls.
I thought that's one of the most brilliant
The
lines I've
Supreme
ever
Court-
written in my life.
That
the
is
Supreme
fucking
Court
good.
decided
That is
George Bush would
fucking
make a
good.
great president, and Jeremy began his journey.
Boom.
Jeremy Inman, ladies and gentlemen. Jeremy
You're
Inman.
welcome, America. You're welcome, world. We're in 60 countries, for fuck's sake.
60 countries.
Six.
Oh.
Didn't even
what was
know
it?
there were 60 countries. That seems
know.
like that's a lot of countries.
All right.
Armageddon
Here, you
blue
read
balls.
this
So
one.
good.
Clarence. There you go.
What am I?
Clarence.
Clarence.
Oh, got it. Shit. Oh, I got to read this one.
Yes.
Clarence from Cleburne. Hey, guys. So I have this pet, and this pet loves to run and jump and play all the time and sometimes chews on things that it shouldn't. But this pet is very sassy. Doesn't
Clarence
listen to a word
from
I say.
Cockleburg, Calcutta. What that means. Sorry. What, are we reading a question? Sorry, I got
Yeah. But this pet is very sassy, like Jeremy Inman. Like Manicorn, Lord Dude Manicorn. It doesn't
his
listen.
corn.
Actually, Clarence was there for that. So, yeah.
Was he?
Yeah.
Oh.
Welcome.
It doesn't
Clarence.
listen to a word I say. I repeat a command over and over again, and it still doesn't listen. It just sits there and does what it feels like doing without giving 2 cents about what I want. I am fed up. So my question is, will my milkshakes ever bring all the boys to the yard? By the way, I am Pop-Tart wasted, so the views in this question may or may not reflect the views of normal Clarence.
Well, first things first, Pop-Tarts.
Pop-Tarts.
Yeah.
Pop-Tarts.
I ate myself sick. Are we allowed to talk about getting stoned? Because I was stoned back in the
Okay.
day.
You
And
just set a new
I
precedent.
Ate some fucking Pop-Tarts, y'all. And
Pop-Tarts are good. I don't even like eating them. I don't even like heating them up. I like them
yes, you
right
just
out of the
eat
package.
them as a little cookie cake or whatever it is.
So
I'm fucking
good.
eating them up as like just torturing yourself. I'm going to make myself wait longer.
Right. And then have to wait like another 5 minutes for them to cool the fuck off so you don't burn your tongue.
Oh, this is kind of it's kind of a fun story about Pop-Tarts. We were going to the Bahamas, and you can bring. I didn't know this, but when you travel like out of the country to places like the Bahamas, you can check an ice chest of food, and you want to like we were going to Eleuthera, which is the island of the pink sands. If you ever get a chance to go, I highly recommend it. But we were renting a villa. Not to sound all because I got a deal on it. It was actually almost free because I made a video of it. But
nice.
But it's really expensive over there, like a $15 hamburger expensive, So we did it smart and bought this huge cooler, paid the $50 to check it or $25, but filled it with steak. And we brought a suitcase full of dry, like Pop-Tarts. We went to Costco and got all of our Sam's and fucking Pop-Tarts and steak and just awesome food and just literally ate like kings for a fraction of the price in the Bahamas. It was fucking awesome. Well, I thought it'd be a great idea one night to get fucking baked Bahama style and eat most of the Pop-Tarts Munchie style. And I was sick all night long. It was terrible.
Bahama.
And then Bahama. And that was the last time.
And that's why the sands are pink.
Yeah, that was the last time I ever even had a Pop-Tart, and that was 2010.
I don't remember last time. I used to love them. I can't even know.
There's usually Pop-Tarts available at most con green rooms, and so I'll always snag one at like midnight and be like, I just want a Pop-Tart before I go to bed.
I still can't do it.
I've never had that experience though, so I can't.
Right.
I imagine if I had, I would.
Right.
Being sick can
keep a
sometimes
wide
ruin
berth.
some really delicious food.
Yeah.
Nothing ruins delicious food like getting sick on it one time.
You know what I've discovered? You're going to think this is crazy.
No, I'm not.
I never ate bacon really until now. I'm too old to really eat it because it's so unhealthy for you. But it's like, yeah, in fact, this girl that we were talking about, now we're broken up. Terry, we have to talk about it.
Oh my god!
When, now it became like after the break, we're just like, look, fuckers. You guys are going through some fucking shit.
Shut the fuck
we
up!
Don't fucking
about
care.
The breaking up and the bullshit.
Plug it the fuck up and fucking go.
Lock it up, Inman and Tatum. Fuck, we're sick of hearing about your trouble.
Keep your balls down and be a man.
This isn't the fucking opening scene of Carrie, okay? We get it. Fuck.
But my ex-girlfriend loved bacon, but she was 24 and hot, so she could eat 3 pounds of it and look the same. But so we started cooking it like when we would stay over to one another's houses. It was so fucking good. Because my
bacon
second
is
wife,
amazing.
I never had bacon because I never really tried it. And you don't like it?
No, I love bacon.
Oh,
I fucking
bacon.
love
So
bacon.
I will fucking cook the shit out of that. And what I want to do is figure out how do you make
you
bacon
just balled
wrapped
me with a
shrimp?
Rubik's Cube, you bitch.
Oh,
I gave you something to tweak out on.
To tweak out on? My balls. I'm tweaking out my balls now because
it hit near your balls.
Near my balls is my balls.
it's a proximity. It's
And
like
that's all
red
you
zone,
need to
yellow
fucking
zone,
know.
green zone.
Yeah,
Red
exactly. Yeah, exactly. You were almost
right.
You were just a block away. From
You were
ground zero.
mid-yellow.
Fans gonna kill me knowing that about me. You hurt J. Michael Tatum.
You hit Michael Tatum in the balls with a Rubik's Cube.
I know the
still
one
love
thing no
bacon,
fan was
too.
ever going to see.
Yeah.
But like now, like I was a vegetarian for like five years, and now I do
Some life
chicken.
I don't want to live.
I do chicken,
I can't
or I
do
do
it.
poultry, and I do fish. But I was at a con, and sometimes you kind of go like,
Dairy, like
hey,
cheese?
I do that, yeah. But they messed up my order, and they brought me bacon, and it was just kind of staring at me in my room. I'm like, so I had it. I was sick for like 3 days.
Yeah, of course, yeah. Yeah, I always just had turkey bacon sometimes with my ex. I mean, because she would never eat it, so I would never eat it. And then I just discovered this world of this bacon is so good. It's like, fuck.
Bacon.
Man, now I want some.
So your milkshake will no longer bring boys to the yard.
To answer your question, milkshakes don't bring boys to the yard at all.
No, not at all.
That I don't.
They do, however, bring older gay men.
So if that's what you're looking for,
Get shaken.
Tatum's number is
555.
555.
My number is 1. That's how badass I am. My phone
Fuck
number
off.
is 1.
When I worked at Guitar Center,
'Cause
everyone had an employee ID, and like you were cooler depending on how low your ID number was.
The pecking order was the hierarchy
And my
of Guitar
boss,
Center.
the store manager, he was like number like 18 of the entire franchise of Guitar Center. And they're like, whoa, they're like, isn't that cool? I'm like, I find that very sad. Like, I'm 4, 5, 6, 8, 7, and I'm okay with that.
I'm a straight flush, bitch.
What do you know? You're a 5, 6, 5. You don't know.
You don't know.
You don't know. All right. We'll go to lightning round, and then we'll just vamp because that's new.
Vamp? I love that phrase.
We'll just vamp. All right, lightning round. You ready? Yes, you're stretching.
I was like, yeah, we're ready. Yeah. Oh, bring it on.
Lightning
That
round.
wasn't very sexy.
Vanessa asks.
She sounds hot.
Vanessa?
Hot.
I think most Vanessa. I don't think I've ever had a problem with the Vanessa.
I love all the Vanessas I know. They're fucking awesome.
But you call her Nessa, though.
Well, I call her Nessa. I call her Ness. I call her Manessa. I call her everything.
Vanessa?
Vanasty.
We call her venereal. What?
Who was your favorite celebrity as a child?
Hulk Hogan.
Yes.
Really?
No.
Oh, that was mine.
Oh, really? I
love
didn't mean
it.
to steal your thunder there.
No, it's fine.
It is lightning.
No, it's a great
round.
idea. I
Lightning.
mean, you said it and I thought of it. So, lightning round.
I did have a crush
Right.
on Lou Ferrigno.
Oh.
Ew, really?
Yeah. Well, he was shirtless and muscular, and I was gay.
As long as you didn't have to talk. Sorry,
Yeah,
too
and it
dark?
was the Hulk. I was. Yeah, right. Well, that's how I feel about
See,
most hot
that's
guys.
funny because at that time I was thinking that.
right, right.
I've heard he's
Oh,
a
honey,
giant.
you're
D-bag.
yeah. It's like, oh, honey, shut your mouth, because you're just every time you open it, you're canceling all the hard work your ass is doing.
I also don't
Like the stripper at my
muscly-
party. It's like he was so
I like
hot that he
scrawny
starts opening
guys
his
or-
mouth, and you're like, God damn it, you're
I
such a
had
good
a
dancer.
I haven't thought about this
a
in
good
fucking
dancer.
my life.
The worst lightning ever, but I love
Wait,
it.
Right.
hang on. Let me get this out because I want you to comment on this.
Lou
At my
Ferrigno?
birthday party, there was a stripper, and he was very good. He was very good.
He was too
He
good.
brought all the boys to the
he
yard.
was too good. He did bring all the boys to the yard.
No, they ran from the yard.
Not all the boys. Some of the boys stayed in the yard. But he was really hot. He did a great job, and it was very, very on point. And he worked it. He earned that money. Goddamn it! But when
He
it was
threw
over,
me
he
in the
felt the
air.
need. He felt the need to be like to start talking and just say
He was
make this
ruining
announcement.
it.
And every word out of his mouth, we're like, oh, he was like,
Well, 'cause-
I'm not gay, but sometimes I wish I was because you people are awesome. And I'm like, oh, honey, I teach a workshop. It's called Yes, You Are.
Yeah. No.
But yeah, it was like we were like, oh, honey, you need to just.
You know what would be funny is if he used it as a saving tool. Like he did his gig, and it's like, I'd like to talk to you guys about coming to Christ.
He takes his job very fucking seriously.
Because his milkshake brings all the boys to the yard.
Well, I don't see how the cock ring was necessary for this talk. Yeah, I sat next to Tatum, and I was thrown up in the air.
Yeah, that was intense. I thought you were gonna die. I really thought I really thought, oh God, Terry's gonna fall over and like.
But then he
'Cause he
did like
threw you.
and then laid me down
Yeah,
and
like,
fucked
it
up
was-
my
it was some-
neck.
it was some-
Yeah.
It was some Cirque du Soleil shit he pulled on us, and it was so great. He put whipped cream on one nipple and came toward her, and she's like, "Again, I'm lactose intolerant." And so I got it. I'm like, "I got this.
No,
I got this.
No, it wasn't. I got this. Tatum just went came out of nowhere. Just
I got this, bitch. This is my party."
yeah. Oh, but then he took a shower in your house.
Yes,
What?
he did. Well, he got really hot and sweaty, so he asked if he could take a shower, and I'm like,
He
"Yeah,
had,
you can take
he
a
had another
shower."
gig to go straight to.
Yeah. So I'm like, "Yeah, you can take a shower," and I wasn't creepy about it. I wasn't like, "Yeah, can I watch you?" I was like, "No, just take the shower and go, please."
my
So we were talking all this shit in the living room, and he I was
He
saying
was
the
still there?
fucker threw me up in the air, and he waved his junk in my face. And he goes, "No, I didn't." I went, "Yes, you did, you son of a bitch." And it got really quiet. And he went, "You're right."
Wow.
Oh, my God.
That's so, I mean,
It was a
let him
weird
take
experience.
a shower in your house?
Well, I mean, why not? It seemed like the nice thing to do. He did a good job.
Creepy.
He did a good job.
He did a good job. It was like I feel for
Out
him.
of the social norm.
Huh?
I'd never.
It was a fucking Thor themed party. There were no social norms. It was. He came
Are you
dressed as
Thor?
Thor. Are you Thor?
Oh,
You
my
will be
God.
tomorrow.
Not the first time I've let a stripper
That was the
have a
first
shower. What?
full. That was the first full body strip down that I've seen.
Oh,
It had
all
been
the
a
way.
while. It had been a while since I'd had one because I was like, oh yeah, it'd been since my 20s since I'd had a stripper show up to a party. So I was like, I knew there was a surprise coming, but they were like, oh, I saw the look on everyone's face. I'm like, there's a stripper. There's a stripper.
Which
there's a
some
stripper.
people were like,
What
God,
was his
I hope he
outfit? Was
doesn't
he the cop
suck.
stripper, or was he the cop stripper?
No, he came
was
dressed as
Thor.
Thor. He came dressed
Oh,
as Thor in the
Thor
most
stripper.
ridiculous outfit, but like
Really
he
bad.
took it off fairly
Yeah.
quickly, so the
He
illusion
didn't
was
have a
gone.
wig though.
He didn't have the
blonde
wig. They tried to put him on the wig, but it didn't. It was like too hot, I guess, because they were like trying to dress him up before bringing him outside, and I was like, oh, okay. I was.
Yeah, but some friends were like, if I'd known that there had been a stripper, it's like
wouldn't have come.
Like Ian was like, nobody told me, and I'm like, dude, you should have checked your Facebook messages. He's like, God damn it. Steven ran into the house. He's like, mm-mm.
Yeah, there were a few straight guys that were sitting out, had no idea that he just. I guess the stripper just figured if you were a guy and sitting down that you intended to get
You
a
were
lap
there for
dance.
the buffet.
So there were a couple of straight guys that were like sitting down and like got a lap dance, and we're just like laughing our asses off. That was the best part about it, was watching the straight guys go, oh, okay, this is
Remember at
weird.
one point it was really sweaty and like wiped his brow and he totally smeared it over a friend's glasses and he just like goes like like why Jesus. Okay, so favorite celebrity.
Favorite celebrity.
I had a huge crush on Olivia Newton-John when I was in sixth grade.
That's understandable. She's
Xanadu was out. It was a
Xanadu.
crazy time for everybody.
I know Bill Murray. I love Bill Murray.
I'm going to change my answer from Lou Ferrigno, but I did have a huge crush on Lou Ferrigno. I think my favorite celebrity growing up was Vincent Price.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
For those of you who don't know who Vincent Price is.
Fuck you all.
Yeah. All right.
Elvira.
Very slow lightning.
She was on.
If you were invisible for a day, what would you do?
If I was invisible for a day,
Yes.
what would you do?
What would you do?
I don't know. Do you get, I mean, like...
You set up your own world of invisibility. You do this.
I mean, what are the parameters here? Am I invisible, but I still can't get into shit? You know, like...
You can get into shit.
I guess you could get, like, if you wanted to go...
Like if you eat, do you
sneak
see
into
it?
like the situation room in the or you know, somewhere
Right.
creepy and cool like that, or sit on some
It's like
fucked
the
up
shitty-
briefings. You could
Right.
say, you know, the old shower room at the hottie salon, whatever.
The
But
hottie
that's
salon.
you know
The hottie salon.
right.
Opening this fall. The hottie salon.
Hottie salon.
I don't know. That's
I would want to go somewhere where I'm being talked about.
oh.
And literally, you know, just like be the
Go to my
fly.
ex-girlfriend's house. God, Terry.
Maybe you should go. Maybe you should go right
May-
fucking now.
You invisible bastard. Get out of here.
Invisible bastard. And fuck you. No, I have no idea what I'd do.
I'd do something cool like that. Really milk it. Just get as
I'm
much
trying
as
to
I
do
can
some kind
out
of
it.
heist. There must be some
Yeah.
sort of heist you can only pull when you're invisible.
Right.
Or just break a bunch of shit, like at a store I hate.
I would go to somebody who I wanted to fuck with and make them believe their house was haunted. That would be fun.
Would you make sounds? Or just kind of like...
Yeah.
shit?
Oh, the whole bag.
Would you
I'd
fuck them?
make signs.
Wouldn't that
Would
be
you-
weird? Like
That would be
you-
very. I don't think I would fuck them.
It's like all of a sudden this person who can't see you is being.
Fucked.
I mean, not
You got
Against
dark.
against their will.
That
I
got
mean,
dark.
yeah, I just all the whole that really just started to click. I mean, I was like, wait a minute. Maybe write him a note. Like,
It's me.
this isn't right.
Send him a text. Just so you know,
Send him a text.
I'm fucking in front of you right now, and I would very much like to be in you.
I'm going to do that.
There you
I
go.
want to take a picture of just some blank space
So
and then like
dirty. Oh
make it my.
God.
Oh, that's amazing.
I'm not even a dirty joker, really.
Wait, I'm going to get a picture
I was
of
like,
you.
what if you just started making? Oh, never mind. Oh,
Wait,
God.
Jeremy, do me a favor. Put your arm out like this, like I'm next to
Right.
you.
What?
I'm taking a picture and I'm going to post it. No, not a fucking video, you piece of shit phone. Okay, ready? Wait, okay.
I think we're done.
There we go. Okay.
And we're done with that.
We're done with that question?
Yeah.
I'm posting this on Twitter.
Oh my God, put on Facey. We're still on. What's the next lightning round question? Now that we did Invisible Rape Guy.
Invisible Hollow Man. What?
I'm not really. I mean, come on.
I just learned everything I need to know
about you.
I'm not a raper, guys. I'm so not a raper.
A rapist. A rapist. Lord Manicore.
Like, wouldn't you? That would be so fucked up. Oh, there's so many.
How do you spell your name?
Jere. Am I doing this on?
Yeah.
Just so living at this address. Jeremy.
It's Capricorn.
Inman, right?
Yeah. But if you're going to
I'm just posting this on Twitter. You don't have
a Twitter account, I'm not even on Twitter, so fuck it. That was not. What's another lightning round question?
That's it.
You didn't get thousands?
She rejects them all.
I do reject quite a lot. I'm kidding.
You're such a ball buster on the radio show.
It's mine.
I know.
It's mine.
I've got it. Like, who's been... Is it just Funimation people that guess-wise? I'm trying to go through the list of who you've had on there. Because you've been doing it a while. You've had to have hit everybody.
Yeah, 4 years.
Yeah.
Well, done everybody. It's neither here nor there. You don't even know that. No. No, we've done a lot. We've done a couple of convention episodes where we were able to get Houston people, which was great. Mm-hmm. Or like when Caitlin was living in Spain, we were able to get her.
Cool.
But so mostly and occasionally people that aren't just voice actors will allow themselves to be recorded, but it's very rare.
It's very rare.
We ask, but...
Where do you find it? iTunes or something?
Find what?
This show.
iTunes, our website. And that's it.
Are they archived? Like,
they are.
What's going on that anime show from this day and time?
Whatever, you're only going to listen to your episode.
I probably won't even listen to that.
No, it's, I don't know. Next con you go to... So, tell me about your ex-girlfriend. Lord Manicorn?
Yeah. Lord Dudercorn.
I don't think we even explained that, but let's not.
We don't need to.
No, fuck it.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
They can have an adventure.
Right.
By discovering for themselves what we mean. Right? Right, people?
Right, Tokyo and Tulsa. Maybe.
Tokyo and Tulsa.
Tokyo and Tulsa.
Cons are fun, but they... You hit that level, it's usually around mid-Saturday for me.
Yeah.
I made a tea.
That's like
Tatum.
Just the way you presented it was very flowers for Ouch. No,
I made a tea. Charlie!
He's getting dumb again.
Again?
Oh.
Jeremy, it's been a pleasure having you on.
Listen, I'd like to thank that anime show for having me. It's been a long 4 years, guys.
Thank you for... There were times when we didn't know that we could continue, and you were there, not doing anything.
Right. You pulled through it, champ. You really did, Slugger.
Hang in there. He would pull out his poster and be like, hang in there, baby.
When we finally do our farewell episode, I want you to be Clarabelle the Clown. And just go, goodbye, kids. Like, please.
That's
sure.
weird.
Whatever. I'll just be the drunk guy over here.
Yeah.
I'll yell something.
Right.
Don't talk about your exes, Terri. Yeah,
oh, don't do it. Terri will kick you in the balls with the Rubik's Cube.
I will kick you. Like I went like Pele, just
Bam.
He's
that
like
shit hurts.
sidekicked it.
Now my milkshake ain't gonna bring nobody to the yard.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
It just sounds painful if you're shaking it.
Well, I mean, you gotta
No.
shake it a little bit to make sure that
No one's
it's awake.
milkshake brings anyone to the yard.
What does that even mean? What yard?
I'm pretty sure it's some bitch talking about her titties wiggling. I had to do that.
No, you did this wiggling.
Wiggle.
Jiggle a little wiggle.
So, let's wrap it up.
Wrap it up.
You need an official sign-off.
Let's dive
Sign
fully
off.
into this pit of this sinkhole of apathy, ladies and gentlemen.
The Sinkhole of Apathy show.
Yay!
Let's just fall into the sinkhole and die. There you go. Walla.
That was it. Walla. So basically, yeah, relationships, Walla, and invisible rape.
That's the main takeaway.
If you're going to take
from
anything
this particular
away from the
episode.
show.
I think this is going to be one of our most
So
highly
dark.
rated episodes
Ever.
60 countries? Try 160
Yeah, now,
countries.
boom.
They're going to create
your email
new
is gonna
countries
shut down.
just to have a place to listen to them.
Right.
All right, goodbye.
Bye. Say goodbye, goddammit.
Goodbye to the show and my career.